How you doing, sons and daughters of Most High God, tribe of Judah? This is Prophet Willis from the house of David. Okay, I had made a video of the separating of two seeds of Esau and Jacob. Okay, but I came up with something else, that would lead up to the stew of Esau and Jacob. Now listen to this. Let's go to Genesis 25, verse 26. Okay. And God said, let us make man in our own image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowls of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth. Okay. And over every creepy thing that creep upon the earth. Okay. I believe that when God created Adam and Eve, that they was equal. Okay. Reason why I said that, because when Eve um, brought sin into the world, she was placed up under the man. Okay. Now let's go to Genesis chapter 6. Okay. Chapter 6 through 7. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise, okay, she took of the fruit thereof, and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat. Okay. Now, this is how Satan had taken the power over the world. Okay. He wasn't given power over the earth. He was given power over the world. He was given power over the world because it takes people to make a world. Okay. What he had did was he offered them wisdom, worldly wisdom. Okay. What he did was he offered them a doctrine of unbelief. Okay. That's why you get all these different doctrines. That's why you got all these different everything. Buddhists, Jehovah Witnesses, Muslim, Islam, all that. Okay. Because it's a form of unbelief. Like I said, the Bible say that he deceived the whole world. Okay. It's a pacific world to deceive your world. Okay. Now let's go back to when God created Adam and Eve. Okay. What God was doing, he was creating his world. He was creating his kingdom. Okay. Until Satan came in. And when Satan came in with his unbelief, with his wicked doctrine, he gained control over the people, over his people. Okay. Because when God was building his kingdom, then Satan came in with his wicked doctrine to deceive the world with his unbelief. Okay. Then he started creating his kingdom. You understand what I'm saying? You see where I'm going at? Then he started creating his kingdom, and all the way up to now. Because the Bible says the earth has been given to the wicked. What you think the wicked been doing? He been building his kingdom. Okay. Now let's go to the stew. 25, verse 20, verse 29. Now, when God said, "I would bruise," He would bruise thy heel and thy head. That was Esau and Jacob. Okay. Now, when the serpent deceived Eve with the false doctrine of unbelief, he gained power over the earth, over the world. Okay. Then, for the Father to gain the world back, his people, what he did was he gave Satan his people because he wasn't going to let him have his people. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why Esau and Jacob had to be born at the same time. Okay? Because what the Most High did, he did the same thing with the serpent that to Eve and Adam in the garden. But he did it with the pot of stew. Okay? Because Esau was Isaac's firstborn son, which was temporarily the chosen, promised seed. Okay? So what he did was, when Esau came in from the field, he was hungry. Okay? Now you got to remember that Esau is a mighty hunter. Okay? The Bible said that he would bruise his heel and bruise his head. Okay? For you to be for you to be a hunter, period, you have to be physically fit. Okay? You can't even have a cold when you go out to hunt. Okay? So somehow, some way, God messed his mind up. Somehow, some way, God messed his foot up. So he couldn't go out and hunt and get and be successful to how would you say, to feed himself, to take care of himself when he was hungry. Okay. So when he came in from the field, exhausted, tired, okay, he saw Jacob. Okay. Esau said, "Can I have a pot of that stew?" Then Esau said, that Jacob said, "I will give it to you if you give me your birthright." Okay. Now you see how he got that back. Now you see how you got the power of the world back and the power over the earth back, or got the power over himself back. Okay. Now you see how that go? Now, when he got the power of himself back, of his world back, of the earth back, Satan been mad every since. Okay. He became the arch enemy. Okay. Because when Satan took the menu over the world, he take dominion over the people. Now, the earth is the woman. Okay. It's not what you put in the earth, it's what you get out the earth. Okay? Now, everything that's around you came from the earth. From a Q-tip to a car, everything came from the earth because the earth is real precious. Man came from the earth. Okay? Man came from the earth. Earth is a very precious thing to our enemy because he's here to destroy us so he can keep the earth because the earth which was given to the righteous, and that's us, the seed of Jacob. He wants to keep the earth. He don't want to keep you. He want to destroy us so he can keep the earth. Okay? This is Prophet Willis from the House of David. I thought maybe I'd share that with y'all, brother.